Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Bruno Guimaraes surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Isak. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Drive and the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Newcastle are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Can he finish? It's there! The first significant strike.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Newcastle have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Guimaraes. Szoboszlai proves too strong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Livramento. Tonali. And Wissa! Bruno Guimaraes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. Up towards the front line. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's Gakpo! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Wissa. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Joelinton. Now it's Joelinton. And Hall. And it's Guimaraes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Robertson clears without hesitation. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Newcastle can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Szoboszlai. Gakpo. He's through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super ball. Can he get on the end? Decent chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Joelinton. And he's in on goal. Livramento is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Liverpool have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Real chance! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now.
Tries a shot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Always onto this, and he was alert to it. Tonali. And it's Hall. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no...
And he shoots! No, just not quite. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Substitution on the field.
Bruno
Number 7,
Guimaraes with a real
Jolinton.
chance here.
Number 41,
So the perfect chance to get one back.
Ramsey. Number 12, Gio. Number 21, coming on the field. Number 28.
Good ball, good take.
Number 10, Gordon.
And the shot! And that's in! Newcastle cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That is good alertness.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Wirtz. McAllister has it in a wide position.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gordon! There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 39.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Konate wins the duel this time. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Willock. Miley. That's tidy. Strokes it back. Tonali.
Newcastle really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. McAllister. Well, they've got it again. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Isak, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Miley does well to get it back. They knocked a knot, but there is time for no more. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Gakpo. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Joelinton gives it back. Passes short and sharp. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Bruno Guimaraes! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Livramento. It's a pretty loose pass. Gakpo. Newcastle are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Foot in. It's a searching pass. Now it's Jones. Tries to cross. And they've been given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Isak. Showing good feet. And it's Robertson. Joelinton.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found a way through. And it's Joelinton. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Joelinton. Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's made its way to him. Gakpo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's found a way past. McAllister. Now it's Szoboszlai.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Szoboszlai. McAllister. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Szoboszlai, he slings it in. That has been knocked away. He's going for goal! It's hit the upright. Livramento can clear it away. And it's Joelinton. Tonali, just past the 40th minute mark. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Tonali. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Isaac. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Szoboszlai plays it short. Tonali gets a foot in here. And it's been hooked away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries one from range! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a super give and go. Spread out to the left. And the ball is out of play. Gakpo. They continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
The attendance for this match was 28,590.
60 minutes played. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great chance here from position A1. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Gakpo. Well, that looks a decent... There's the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is a good ball. Goes for a shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Newcastle presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So this to break the deadlock. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Newcastle have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Tonali. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Wissa. And it's Joelinton. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a good ball through.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Wirtz receives it in a wide position. Delivers the ball, and he can thump it away. Gravenberg stood up well to him there. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Szoboszlai goes short. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Joelinton. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Hall finding himself in space. Frimpong did well to stay calm there.
Newcastle really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Frimpong. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Isak.
There will be 3 minutes.
Looking for the run. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Joelinton. Number 4, Hotman. Number 21, number 41, Ramsey. Coming on the field, number 28, Joe Willock. Number 5, Cher.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Number 10, Gordon.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Szoboszlai with the short one. And here's Wirtz. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So straight into the action. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely passing, lovely movement. He'll try for distance! He opts to go forward. Botman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Joelinton. He's in plenty of space here. Gravenberg clears without hesitation. Livramento. Now this could be a chance. Wissa. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Wissa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Lovely bit of skill. Nicely weighted ball. Livramento gets into a good position. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Gakpo. Livramento running with the ball. And here's Joelinton, played out wide. And it's Guimaraes. Knocks it out wide. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he spark a counter here? Paul has it out wide and in space. Gakpo, and it's been played through. This looks promising. He's beat Isaac! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
After 32
Full stop.
minutes is number 17.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gakpo picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's an excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's an imaginative pass. Thiaw gets across to intercept that. McAllister.
Newcastle truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Szoboszlai. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Newcastle disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Frimpong. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Guimaraes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This might chance for a shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes.
And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and And I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Newcastle are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Newcastle have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Good ball, good take. And it's Tonali. Gakpo. Searching pass he's played there. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Linton. Now Tonali. And it's Guimaraes.
The attendance for this match was 29,800.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Out towards the flank. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Hall. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Tonali. This is a promising build-up. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's been hooked away. And that's a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Linton. Hall. Now Tonali. Looking for the run. Now it's Gakpo. And he's worked it through. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Newcastle need to make something happen here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Linton. Hall. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
Wissa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, number 3, Lewis Hall. Number 7, Joelinton. Number 41, Ramsey. Coming on the field, number 2, Trippier. Number 33,
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Liverpool with another corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Szoboszlai could move up a gear here. Ekitike. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through.
There will be
now that's well seen too.
Time.
Goes forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, no winner at full-time. We will be going the distance.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time.
So our quest to find the winner continues. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has been slung wide. Gordon making good progress. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Isak. That's the keeper's ball. Endo. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, this is a terrific run. That's destined for the flank. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Frimpong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Isak. Newcastle can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Dijk has a look and plays it forward. Thiaw goes sliding in. And it is half-time in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
Well, no
in the
question, the will
areas
exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Wissa.
Is there to be
Number
drama
4,
in these final 15 minutes?
Coming on the field.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Hangs in a... Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Endo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Isak. Wirtz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Gordon. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon. Gordon gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he's done very well to take that. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Newcastle have their second corner now. Tonali with the short one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. Oh, nice touch. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Elanga, he's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has been cut short. So there you have it, penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. So spot kicks imminent. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Isak is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Newcastle are looking to keep pace here. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Ekitike is the man who's second in line. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Newcastle feeling the pressure. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Szoboszlai is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
upright and back out.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Wirtz is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That will do it. Newcastle fall short in the lottery that is the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do... And Wissa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've liked the look of this fella, Curtis Jones, ever since he was an up-and-coming talent, Peter. He's a little arrogant, he's admitted that himself, he's prepared to make statements, and he more or less said that he should be in the team and he's better than maybe some of the players around him. That's bold stuff. And I think, if anything, more recently he's probably suffered...
There's the shot! He scored! So, a breakthrough already. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Newcastle leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Look at the space. It goes for a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Newcastle are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. Cross into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Jones gets a good foot in there. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, now he can run away with it. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable...
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hall. Ball is over the line. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Linton. Tonali. Now it's Isak. Now it's Jones. Gakpo. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And it's made its way to him. And the finish! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Jones. And it's Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply. There will be a throw-in. Szoboszlai. Bruno Guimaraes. Distributed tidily. He's had it taken off him. Newcastle heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Wissa. Hops for safety. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Frimpong. And Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Pinches it off him. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Jones.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Bruno Guimaraes. Wissa. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Newcastle are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Tonali. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jones. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Isak. Now it's McAllister. He can run onto that. Oh, that is Isak! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Newcastle have their second corner now. It's a throw-in. He slings it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. That has been slung wide. Gakpo.
Such good technique.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Guimaraes is behind this one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bruno Guimaraes. Jones. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Hall. Joelinton. Strokes it back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jones. Now it's McAllister. Szoboszlai. And here's Gakpo. Isak. Oh, well played. Wissa. Hall does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Wissa. Joelinton. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk tries to clear. This looks promising. And the shot! Again, a brilliant save. Corner number 3 coming up. Ball goes short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's in a great position here. Joelinton. And it's hoisted clear. Szoboszlai. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Threads one in. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Jones. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tonali is there to clear. Played back to the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number
Bruno
7,
Guimaraes.
Joelinton. Number 41, Ramsey.
Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammates for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Newcastle now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he can do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender too. And he'll defend that 18-yard box with all he's got.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Gakpo, Szoboszlai. He's cut it out. Can he finish? And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Livramento in acres of space out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. Gakpo! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Newcastle ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nice touch. And here's Jones. That is lovely.
Newcastle are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gravenberg. And the counter is on. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Isak. Looking for the run. Botman calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Jones, and he's worked it through. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nice control. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Tonali. Risa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. McAllister, and it's Hall. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, that was vital. Jones, Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, it's shot, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Isak. Robertson. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Gakpo. Jones receives it in a good position here. Gakpo. And here's Szoboszlai. Now it's Jones. Might be danger here.
2 added minutes has
Bruno
been indicated.
Guimaraes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a... and he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson. And here's Gakpo. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Gakpo. Jones. Now it's McAllister. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a promising position. Now it's Jones. Now it's Gakpo. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that is a little undercooked. Frimpong. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Linton.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Quality ball. That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, important interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually
He's one-on-ones and a shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! It's hit the upright.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 41, Ramsey.
Newcastle are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Szoboszlai, that is good alertness.
Substitution in progress.
Played out towards the right wing. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! And no mistake. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Newcastle do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. 75 minutes played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Newcastle go in search of a late winner. And it's Tonali. Jones. Tonali. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Real chance! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Tonali. Number 7,
Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 67,
Newcastle
number
leading
10,
now.
Gordon.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Szoboszlai. Isak. He's picked his chance. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the...
Newcastle have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Willock. Oh, good spread. He's a sharp little ball here, showing good feet. And here's Willock. Good ball. And the finish! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Newcastle look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Deep into stoppage time. He's looking wide. Bruno Guimaraes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alisson punts it upfield. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
So there it is,
Wissa
everyone.
taking in the
A big
accolades,
applause
having
for our
been named
players.
man of the match, and deservedly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Shot a goal! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Linton. This is a promising build-up. Jones. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Linton. Great ball, and he's in here. Gravenberg.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Szoboszlai. And here's Gakpo. And once more he proves rigid and robust. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. He's got away. And across it goes. And the finish! And he's quick to get rid. Botman. And it's Linton. Newcastle very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Some really good ball movement. Gravenberg makes a dash for it. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a promising position. Jones. Chance, surely! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Out towards the flank. And it's Guimaraes. Gravenberg gets across and deals with it. Jones. Oh, played right into his path. Szoboszlai. Jones. Jones! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Linton. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a good ball. Great chance! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Linton crosses. And he's there to deal with it. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. That's a delicate pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wissa. Frimpong. Gakpo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to play it, and a chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. nicely aimed pass. So no flag here. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Hall stood his ground strongly. Joelinton! And that has been cleared. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is on the way.
Newcastle can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's going wide left. Takes aim and crosses. And Dijk tries to clear. And it's made its way to him. Here it is, crossed in. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Now, this could be a chance. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Newcastle really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
McAllister's cross. Oh, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Joelinton. Oh, they could be caught out here. And Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle have a free kick. Hall. Now it's Isak. McAllister. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Hall. And it's Joelinton. For Joelinton. And it's Guimaraes. Szoboszlai. Oh, well measured. Now it's Isak. And he's managed to get free. Surely he can't miss. Shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Substitution on the field.
Size
4,
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
7, Jolinton. Number 41, Ramsey. Coming on the field, number 5, Cher. Number 10, Gordon.
And a header! It's
28,
anyone's ball now.
Joe Willock.
Nearly,
Substitution.
but not quite. Corner number 2 then. Now the cross. Chow clears it away. Oh, what can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Gravenberg really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Newcastle will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Hall. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Endo. This looks promising. Hall cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Risa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Newcastle really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Five minutes left on the clock. This is a promising build-up.
Newcastle really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he was eager to take that. Bruno Guimaraes.
Two added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries one from range! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's on it, can he get away? No way through, so back it comes. Skillfully cut out, And there goes the final whistle. Newcastle can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nice control. And it's Guimaraes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Newcastle controlling the possession in this early phase. Real chance! And it's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robertson. Jones. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole...
Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Newcastle currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Now it's Isak. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got away from it. Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Joelinton. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Joelinton. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Risa. That's destined for the flank. Now, can they get him away? Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tonali with the short one. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bruno Guimaraes is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he's cut it out. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Joelinton. And he's gone backward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gakpo. Szoboszlai. So, what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Livramento. Newcastle looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Livramento. Livramento picks it up out wide. Joelinton. Oh, good ball!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he whips it in, deftly away. Jones.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Driving on and making good progress. Good read, needed to be.
Added time.
Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. Oh, super find. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Newcastle coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
More action from the second 45.
On the face of it,
Soon.
it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Newcastle just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Szoboszlai. Oh, red, nice interception. Risa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now there's a fine... He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Xiao. Front-footed pressing going on here. For Joelinton. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. tries one from range. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Newcastle find a position of real strength now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through. That's tidy. And the shot! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bruno Guimaraes has created one goal already. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Joelinton. Botman. Tonali tries to pass it through. Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chow with the clearance. Where it came from. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Szoboszlai! And that's in! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Szoboszlai demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So we have movement on both benches. Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet.
Substitutions taking
Looks
place.
to the other side. Newcastle perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hall. Stood up well to him there. Newcastle are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock. And the shot's on here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one. There's the header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Wissa. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ekitike. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. Backward it goes. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Wissa. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be
Sports officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Wissa. And it's Livramento. And now the breakaway. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is... And Wissa! He's done very well to get to that.
Risa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Guimaraes proves just a little bit too strong. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Curtis Jones, is someone who's shown remarkable maturity since his tender years, Peter. He's going to be handling a lot of link-up play, while at the same time driving forward, waiting around the box, looking for opportunity.
And the shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Newcastle are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good play. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Hall. Newcastle currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Isak. And here's Szoboszlai. Jones. McAllister. Here's a sharp little... Gakpo! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Liverpool restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That could spell trouble. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Livramento calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Guimaraes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. This is a promising build-up. Oh, shooting chance! Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Jones. Well timed, excellent interception. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes, who's set up one goal so far. For Joelinton. Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. And he cuts out the supply. Linton. Wisa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Drama over the penalty spot. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Newcastle leading now. And here's Isak. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Shot could be on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Isak. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And it's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see...
And that is all they have time for. Newcastle are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so we're off again.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great vision. And he was quick to react. Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Jones. Gravenberg. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Jones. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Isak. McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a shade optimistic. Linton.
For this match was
Newcastle have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Wisa. Robertson.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has not gone well. Jones. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. He's got away. Gakpo. They're urging him to shoot. Now it's Szoboszlai. Chance, surely! Livramento getting this one clear. Now it's Gakpo. And the finish! Linton could move up a gear here. Linton spread out to the left. He's in a good position here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Now it's McAllister. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Jones. Gakpo receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides...
Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field, number 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, number 4, Botman. Number 39, Bruno Guimaraes. Number 41, Ramsey. Coming on the field, number 2, Trippier.
Gravenberg.
Number 33,
Ekitike.
Number 5, Cher. Number 28.
Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that could be pivotal. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Isak duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed.
And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
This is a hard one to take.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager too.